Imagine this. You walk into a busy shopping mall on a Saturday afternoon. The moment you step through those doors, something shifts inside you. There are people everywhere, moving in all directions. Music is blasting from every store. Bright fluorescent lights are buzzing overhead. Children are screaming. Strangers are brushing past your shoulders. The smell of a dozen different food court restaurants is mixing together in the air. And within minutes, you feel it. A tightness in your chest. A fog settling over your brain. An overwhelming, desperate urge to get out of there as fast as humanly possible. You are not having fun. You are surviving. When you finally escape to your car or your home, you feel completely drained, as if you just ran a marathon. You need hours, sometimes an entire day, to recover from what other people consider a normal, casual outing. And the worst part is, you have no idea why this happens to you. You look around and see other people laughing, chatting, and enjoying themselves in the exact same environment that is destroying you from the inside. You start to wonder if something is fundamentally wrong with you. Maybe you are too sensitive. Maybe you are antisocial. Maybe you are just weak. But what if I told you that your reaction to crowded places is not a flaw at all? What if it is actually a sign that your brain is wired in a rare and powerful way? Today, we are going to explore the real psychological reason why some people cannot stand crowded places, and why this trait, far from being a weakness, might actually be one of your greatest hidden strengths. The science behind your discomfort has a name. It is called sensory processing sensitivity. Approximately 15 to 20% of the human population is born with a nervous system that is significantly more sensitive to external stimuli than the average person. Psychologists refer to these individuals as highly sensitive people. If you are one of them, your brain does not have a filter that blocks out unnecessary information. Where a typical person can walk through a crowded mall and unconsciously tune out 90% of the noise, lights, and movement, your brain is absorbing absolutely everything. Every conversation you overhear, your brain processes it. Every flickering light, your brain registers it. Every stranger who walks too close to you, your brain evaluates them as a potential threat or interaction. You are not just passively existing in the environment. You are actively analyzing every single detail of it, all at once, all the time. This is why crowded places exhaust you so quickly. Your brain is doing 10 times the amount of work compared to the person standing right next to you. It is not that you are weak. It is that you are working incredibly hard just to exist in that space. But here is where things get interesting. This same trait that makes crowded places overwhelming also gives you abilities that other people simply do not have. Your heightened sensitivity means you notice details that others completely miss. You can walk into a room and instantly sense when something is wrong, even if everyone is smiling. You can read people's emotions with incredible accuracy, picking up on micro-expressions and subtle shifts in tone that fly completely under the radar of less sensitive individuals. You process experiences more deeply, which means that while a beautiful sunset might be just nice for someone else, for you it can be a profound, almost spiritual experience. Your sensitivity is not a bug in your programming, it is an advanced feature. Throughout human history, every tribe needed members who could detect danger before anyone else, who could sense changes in the environment, and who could understand the emotional dynamics of the group. You are the descendant of those watchful, perceptive guardians. Your discomfort in crowds is simply the cost of carrying this ancient, valuable gift in a modern world that was not designed for people like you. So what can you do about it? The goal is not to fix yourself, because you are not broken. The goal is to manage your environment so that your gift does not become a burden. The first strategy is to schedule recovery time. If you know you have to go to a crowded event, block out time before and after for complete solitude. Treat it like charging a battery. You would not expect your phone to run forever without plugging it in, so do not expect your nervous system to do the same. The second strategy is to create a portable sanctuary. Noise-canceling headphones are a game changer. Even if you are not listening to anything, they reduce the amount of sensory input your brain has to process. Sunglasses can help in brightly lit environments. Having a familiar object in your pocket, like a small stone or a piece of fabric, can give you something to ground yourself with when you feel overwhelmed. The third strategy is to give yourself permission to leave. You do not owe anyone your presence at the cost of your mental health. If a party, a concert, or a family gathering becomes too much, it is completely acceptable to step outside, to sit in your car for 20 minutes, or to simply go home early. Protecting your peace is not rude, it is necessary. And finally, the most important thing you can do is to stop apologizing for who you are. You are not antisocial. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are a person with a finely tuned nervous system that experiences the world in high definition while everyone else is watching in standard resolution. The next time you feel overwhelmed in a crowd, do not see it as a failure. See it as your superpower, reminding you that you need to take care of yourself. If you finally understand why crowded places drain you, leave a comment below and tell me your worst experience in a crowd. Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the psychology of sensitive souls. Your sensitivity is a gift. Protect it. I will see you in the next one.